Welcome to the task Creating a Place for Teams to Work in WSS. In order to accomplish this task, I will start Internet Explorer and browse to the SharePoint location where I would like to create my site. Once I'm at the proper location, I will click the Site Actions menu, select the Create option, and the Create page will open for me. And as you see, I have several options on the Create page. For the purposes of this task, I will go ahead and click the Sites and Workspaces option under the Web Pages column. And the new SharePoint site page will be displayed for me. So let's start filling out this page. First thing we're going to need is a title. Let's call it the Action Group site. And it's a good idea to keep the title to about 50 characters or less. Any longer than that, it tends to kind of get in the way of things on your site. Next, let's type a description. It's a good idea to think of the description as a subtitle that will be displayed on some of the pages on the site. Should kind of further clarify the title to eliminate any confusion on your site. Okay, there's a good description for this site. Next, we're going to type the website address, which is the actual URL for our site. So since this is going to be the URL that's displayed up there in the address bar within our browser, it's a good idea to keep this somewhat short and somewhat descriptive as well. Let's just go ahead and use the word Action Group. Next, we will select a template for our site. As you see, we have a few different options available to us. For the purposes of this task, we're just going to create a team site. We will explore some of the other options in later tasks. In the permissions area, we will go ahead and inherit the permissions from our parent site, so we'll leave the default selected there. And we'll also leave the defaults selected in the navigation and navigation inheritance areas. Let's briefly talk about each one of those. In the navigation area, you see we're going to elect to display this site on the quick launch or left-hand side navigation of our parent site. We're also going to display this site on the top link bar of our parent site. And in the navigation inheritance area, you see that we're going to use the top link bar from the parent site for this site that we are creating. So I'm ready to click the Create button now and let SharePoint create my site. Once I do that, we'll briefly see the Operation in Progress page, and then we'll see the site displayed for us with the options and the attributes that we selected and that we filled out on the prior page. As you see, our site name is Action Group, and here's the description that we typed in. This concludes the task, Creating a Place for Teams to Work in WSS.